Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to configure the IP addresses on interfaces on a router. So first thing I'm going to do is click on the router and then click on the CLI tab. So command line interface, press return to get started. Okay, we can see our warning from the other day, and I'm going to type enable to go into privilege mode and then configure terminal to go into global configuration mode. So I want to configure IP addresses on specific interfaces. So I need to go into interface configuration mode, and I need to do it for the interfaces that I want to configure. So in this case, I'm trying to configure interface fast Ethernet 0/0 and fast Ethernet 0/1. So I'll do fast Ethernet 0/0 first. So type interface fast Ethernet 0/0. Press enter. Okay, and you can see that the prompt has now changed. I've gone from global configuration mode into interface configuration mode, so I have -if as part of the prompt. Okay, so the command to assign an IP address is IP address, then a space, and then the IP address that I've been told to assign. So in this case I'm going to use 192.168.78. okay, just because that's what I've been told to use. And if I try to type that and press enter, it'll say incomplete command. So it's actually telling me that I haven't put in enough information. So if I type it again, IP address 192.168.78, and then a space and the subnet mask, so 255.255.255.0. and press enter. Okay, so that IP address is now assigned to the interface, but I also need to start up the interface or enable the interface. Okay, so the command to do that is no, then a space, shut down. Okay, and once I press enter, if you look on the diagram here, you'll see the interface goes green. Okay, and I get a message on my command line to say that the protocol has changed the state to up. Okay, so I'll press enter again. And now I want to do the other interface fast Ethernet 0/1. So I will exit out of that interface and go to interface fast Ethernet 0/1. Okay, and again I want to assign an IP address, so IP address 192.168. Now I'm going to deliberately make a mistake here. I'm going to put an IP address that's in the same network as interface fast Ethernet 0/0. So this already has an IP address of 192.168.1.78. If I try to put an IP address from the same network onto the other side of the router, I'm going to get a message to say that it overlaps, which means that you can't have two interfaces on the same router in the same network. The job of a router is to take traffic off one network and pass it on to another. So the router must have two different network addresses. Okay, so I'm just going to type the correct IP address now, which is IP address 192.168.2.100. And subnet mask 255.255.255.0. Press enter. Okay, and now again I have to remember to type the no shutdown command. So as soon as I type it, the light goes green and I get some feedback here to say that it has been changed. Okay, so that's how we assign IP addresses to interfaces. In the next video I'm going to show you how to set a password on the console prompt.